Well, greetings to all of you across the nations. It's lovely for Fuzzy and I to be speaking to you from the island of Cyprus.
Yeah, can you believe it that we are together here in the island of Cyprus, and which is an island that is there in the Bible where Paul and Barnabas came on their first missionary journey.
Yeah, and how exciting to join them in a way, and for us to be here almost 2,000 years later, and with Barnabas and Saul arriving at Salamis and then making their way right across the island to Paphos. And if you go outside here, you gaze towards Asia Minor.
Wow.
And what a passion they had for the gospel,
Amazing.
for mission,
Amazing.
for church planting. And here we are, 2,000 years later, that same passion drives us. And so Fuzzy, we're going in now to our month of gospel advance as Regions Beyond, where we're calling on everyone to prayer, to preaching into it, catching the vision, and then also giving to quite a substantial offering. What are the things that you're carrying in your heart?
What I'm living with at the moment, Steve, is just in terms of gospel advance, just seeing couples move country for the sake of the gospel. I hear in prayer meetings in different contexts, people saying, we are ready, we are moving, God has spoken, and that seems to be coming through very strongly. I'm hearing of unreached people groups which are opening up for us for the gospel. People groups are never heard of, and it's just amazing to see the favor of God upon us as Regions Beyond in this season. I'm also hearing of church planting initiatives in different places where people are not just moving country, but they're moving town and city, because of just how God is opening up different places for us. So that's really exciting because it speaks of who we are as Regions Beyond. So that's really where we are at the moment, and that excites me.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it was some 13 years ago as Regions Beyond came to life that I can remember taking my journal and starting to think, what will this look like in the years to come? And I think I settled on about 13 dreams. And, here we are 13 years later, and it's such a joy to see so many of them, in fact, all of them fulfilled. But we've gone further, we've gone deeper, there's a deeper longing, and there's such an ongoing passion, which is such a joy.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm just so glad that the sense of partnership in the gospel that we are seeing across the nations speaks of the sense of family that we are. And our hope and trust that, Steve, as you look at the list of those 13 things, that you can just about tick literally every single one of them as God begins to fulfill some of the things that He's spoken to us about in the early days. And so what's really exciting you at the moment, what you're living with?
I think it's just the way the gospel rolls out. I can imagine Barnabas and Saul looking back after years, when Asia Minor had been reached, and thought, wow, it was such small beginnings, but look what God's done. And I think we're in the same place. And I think we've got to take this opportunity to thank each one of you in the churches, because for years you've journeyed with us, you've prayed. Many of you have gone to the nations with us in teams. Some have moved permanently to plant churches. And then all of us have sown so much into this great adventure of ours. And I think we really want to say thank you to you so much. And please join us again as we push forward. There's so many exciting things, but let's share that in another video. Should we do that way?
Let's do that.
Okay, God bless you all.